Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and you're watching my review for Bleach, Chapter 567. And this review should be much shorter than my Naruto review, because not much happened in this chapter, as per the norm with Bleach. Um, this chapter was fine. It starts off with Asano. He doesn't believe that Rukia can't be scared, that he can't make her fear him using his fear thorn things. And Rukia says, "Hey, if you don't believe me, why don't you try hitting me with those thorns again?" And he says, "Hey, you're talking pretty big for someone who was just running away from me not too long ago," which is true. Uh, so but he does end up shooting thorns at her again, and she freezes them, and he's trying to talk about how it doesn't matter if you freeze them or whatever, because they don't need to pierce your body to affect you. All they need to do is make contact. And Rukia starts talking about, she's gonna use the full power of Sode no Shirayuki, and she's gonna she's gonna use its true form and its true abilities and all that stuff. And Asano just starts talking about fear and stuff. Pretty much, he's saying everyone fears death, but he took like a page and a half to or maybe even a full 2 pages to actually get to that point. And she says, "Hey, I can't exactly be considered alive right now." And she goes to explain that the true ability of her Zanpakuto, Sode no Shirayuki, it pretty much makes her body an extension of her Zanpakuto. So it's not just her Zanpakuto that gets really cold and freezes things. Her actual body temperature is changed as well. And anything she touches will freeze as well. And she says that she can reduce her body temperature all the way to absolute zero, which is around negative 273 degrees. 273.15, I think it was. And no one can actually get that cold without dying. She should be dead, and she says she technically is dead, but she can use her own reishi and manipulate it in order to keep her body functioning. And after that, she beats Asano pretty easily, which continues the trend of Sternritter being made to look like crap. He technically wasn't one-shotted, but he might as well have been. She did like one small cut on his shoulder, and like after that it was like 2 more hits and he was done. Like I mean, he didn't really put up a fight at all. This wasn't even I'm not even going to consider this a fight. It was just a display of Rukia's abilities now. That's all. I'm not even considering it a fight. And the same thing's going to happen with Renji and Najaku. Alright, it's just Bleach right now is just not good. There are some fanboys who will try to tell you that it is good, but it's not. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good either. It's just okay, because what Tite Kubo is doing, he spent like a year building up these Quincy, the Sternritter, the Van den Reich in general, or Van den Reich, and he made them look strong. He made them look like they were legitimate threats to Soul Society. But now that they're back, they're literally not accomplishing anything. Not a single Sternritter has been able to win against a single Soul Reaper. Alright, like, this is ridiculous. At least have a couple of them take out some fodder guys to make them look like they can win against someone. I mean, technically, Bombietta took out Shinji, but that was more like a cheap shot. Pazby took out Rangiku, actually, so yeah, there's that. Then there are the 2 poor excuses for visored captains who got beat by Superstar, but technically they beat him first. And it's just because of his freaking ability to revive from anything that they got beaten. But then again, that was stupid too, because they never even bothered to use their visor masks. So I mean, Mask de Masculine is just bad overall. Like, he's just his not an arc, but his chapters were just, I just don't even want to think about them, to be honest. They were just so weird and crazy, and they're just a part of Bleach I just want to expunge and just not like push it off to the side, not think about it, because it was just crazy, and like none of the stuff there made any sense. James started reviving, then Superstar started reviving, and he would die, but then revive, then die, then revive, and I just don't. And it went on for too long. If it was an actual fight, I would have liked it, but it was like, oh, you're doing that? Well, let me show you what I can do. Oh, well then, oh, you're responding to me? Well, let me show you what I can do by responding to that. And it's just like they just went, they just like powered up. Like Ranchi powers up, he powers up. Ranchi powers up, he powers up. It's just crazy. It's part of Bleach right now. It's just not good. None of the Sternritter have looked good. None of them have looked good. They all get their butts kicked. Alright, Bazby. Bazby is the only one that's actually looked good. Yuha Bak has done nothing but sleep. Uryu is getting pushed around by Hashfall. Hashfall can't even break through a barrier. He's trying to use his words to break the barrier. Only Naruto can do that, alright? Stop. Don't try it. Alright? Hashfall's boring now. He hasn't done anything. He's sitting with the enemy commander talking about how Yuha Bak wanted to get things over with quickly, and he's standing there talking to them, making sure it's as slow as possible. Like, Bleach right now is just silly. The Vandenreich are just silly villains. Yuha Bak and Bazby are the only ones who are actually good. All the other ones are being made to look like crap. Uryu, now it's looking like he won't even fight for the Vandenreich anymore. I mean, he might have to, but the way he reacted when Hashfall tried to call him out, saying, you know, oh, you weren't really on our side, you just wanted to do this to avenge your mom. Like, the way he reacted to that made me think, oh boy, he's really not going to fight for them legitimately. I'm kind of just lost all hope for Bleach at this point. It's not bad. I'm not going to drop because it's not bad. It's just whatever. Like, I just don't care. Ichigo hasn't shown up yet. Ganju hasn't shown up yet. Kenpachi hasn't shown up yet. The Fullbringers haven't shown up yet. And the Soul Reapers are still dominating everybody. Shunsui Kyoraku hasn't even activated his Bankai. He hasn't even moved. Freaking Mayuri Kurotsuchi is in a light bulb. Like, and the Soul Reapers are still dominating the Quincy. This is ridiculous. The Zero Squad, they're just chilling up there with the king, who also has not done anything. He woke up ages ago and literally has done nothing. I can't imagine this arc ending well at all. Ichigo, it'll be cool when Ichigo comes back, but I mean, all he's gonna do is one-shot people. Maybe Uryu will show up, and that clash will actually be interesting. But seeing Ichigo's powers, that'll be interesting. I don't even care about the Quincy anymore. Screw him. Alright, screw the Quincy, alright? I finished my chapter review like minutes ago. I'm just rambling now. I'll give this chapter a 6.5 out of 10. The 0.5 is because Rukia actually did look kind of cool when she was decreasing her body temperature and just taking out Osnote. But, you know, it's just an average chapter. Alright. That's it, you guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.信じるこの道を進めたいけさどんな敵